The Customer Care and Complaints Officer sits within the tenant involvement team. The primary responsibility is to ensure full compliance with the regulatory framework for housing and the Housing Ombudsman's Complaints Handling Code. We have identified the need for improvements in our complaints management processes. Our existing procedures were not agile enough and did not align with the updated regulatory requirements. Working closely with the teams responsible for providing landlord-related services to tenants, we have focused on enhancing customer care and service quality. As a result, we have developed an upgraded process that specifically addresses the areas of weakness. In line with the Housing Ombudsman's Complaints Handling Code, this revised process now includes acknowledging receipt of a Stage 1 complaint within 3 working days. The acknowledgement informs the complainant about the designated person responsible for handling the complaint and provides an expected time frame for response. We aim to provide a written response within 10 working days of receiving the complaint. If this is not feasible, we will explain the delay and provide a time frame for the initial response. If the complainant remains dissatisfied with the outcome of the initial review, they have the option to request escalation to Stage 2. The Head of Service will strive to respond within 20 working days from the escalation request. Throughout the complaints investigation, if it is determined that the Council is at fault, we will seek to offer an appropriate and reasonable remedy considering the circumstances. This may involve issuing an apology, reviewing processes and procedures, or offering compensation for any direct financial loss resulting from the Council's actions. Over the past 6 months, we have standardised our investigations, letters and outcomes across the service areas, ensuring consistency. Gradually, tenants are becoming familiar with the new complaints process and are empowered to voice their concerns and challenge existing service provision. We are actively monitoring complaint outcomes and learning valuable lessons from them to enhance public services. We have identified recurring complaint themes such as poor communication, failure to follow procedures and behaviour that does not meet professional standards. We recognise that our procedures are complex, lengthy and not well understood by customers. Additionally, communication between service areas and tenants needs improvement. To address these issues, we emphasise the importance of keeping tenants informed about the progress of their service requests in the future. Once a complaint is closed, we confirm with the relevant service area that all required actions have been completed, and we seek feedback from the tenant to gain insights and recommendations for service improvements. To effectively tackle these challenges, we recognise the need for further training, development and collaboration across the landlord service areas. We plan to organise these initiatives in the coming months to ensure the consistent delivery of excellent service to our tenants. We're excited to contribute to the ongoing design and development efforts to implement the QL complaints process within our computer systems. This will align us with our colleagues in Oxford Direct Services and ultimately improve workflow and efficiency.